Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the Nation Youth Podcast. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about what Nigerians do with their money. Did you ever wonder what Nigerians do with their money? Then join us today. In the previous episode, we discussed about, if you remember, in the last episode, we discussed about how Nigerians can invest back home. But the question is, what do Nigerians do with their money? On Google, according to a website, according to nairametrics.com, there was a post by Chacha Wabara 3 years ago. She mentioned 10 basic things Nigerians do with their money. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to categorize this into 3 places. We have 3 main categories of people in Nigeria: the high class, the middle class, and the low class. So on the average of the low class, that's my first discussion, and that's the post by Chacha Wabara, November 9, 2017. She said, major Nigerians, low income earners, they spend 10 things on their budget, which is majorly on consumer goods. Number 1 is hair time. An average low income earners in Nigeria spend at least 100 naira daily on their call card. Internet. Virtually everyone have mobile phone right now in Nigeria, so they use mobile phone to make phone calls, to surf the internet, and they have to buy data for that. Cable. Everyone has Go TV now. They want to watch Mondolingo, they want to watch different kinds of movies or news or anything. So number 4, NEPA bills. No matter how broke you are in Nigeria, you must be able to afford the NEPA bill for your house, for your domestic appliances. Then number 5, fuel. What did I say? Fuel. So no matter how low you are, income earner you are, you'd rather buy fuel for your generator, you'd rather buy fuel for your car, or you'd rather buy fuel for your Okada, which is your, bicycles, bikes. So then transport fare, that's number 6. No matter how low income earners and Nigerians are, you should really afford to buy to pay for your transport, like buses, keke, napep, and the likes. Number 7, gas. Of course, we don't call it gas in Nigeria, we call it kerosene. So you, as low income earner as you are, you need to be able to afford to buy kerosene for your domestic needs. Number 8, water. Don't be surprised. You have to buy water, pure water, every day in Nigeria to survive. Then number 9, drinks. Yeah, an average Nigerians also they buy drinks along the road when they are going to work, when they are coming from work, especially during the traffic, when the weather is hot. So you can just say, okay, give me La Casera, give me bottled water, give me this and that. Number 10, snacks. Of course, when you buy drinks, you also buy snacks. So these are the 10 things a low income earner use their money to buy in Nigeria. Now let's move to the next stage, which is the middle class. According to a website, howwemade.it in africa.com, they had a survey of about 1,000 respondents. They are average middle class people. Those are the people we say, okay, they work in an island and they earn an average salary of, let's say, like within 500 euros to like 1,000 euros, or in that range or more. So according to the statistic, the funniest thing is that they said an average middle class Nigerians, they their most their most common money they save is for anticipation to travel. So according to their statistics, they said 37% of average income earners in Nigeria save money to travel to Europe. I mean, for the 1,000 respondents, don't get me wrong. Secondly, 34% of those 1,000 respondents decided to take a trip to United States of America, while 17% decided to take a trip to South Africa. So, apart from corporate profiling, energy, spending money on energy, your financial services, manufacturing, real estate and constructions. Those are other things that middle income earners use their money for in Nigeria. Then let's go to the high class. The high class earners in Nigeria, according to translatemedia.com, what they said was that for the high class Nigerians, they are the affluent people. Okay, so before I tell you about what the high class people spend their money, how they spend what Nigerians high class people do with their money. Have you heard about magicboat.tv? Magicboat.tv is an African-made TV, online TV platform where you can watch African cultural movies, entertainment, and amongst others. Please do not forget to supporting the launching of their project. The project is still ongoing and the launching is by August 2021. Please, whatever you can do to support magicboat.tv, kindly check our link below. You are going to see the link where you can make a contribution there. So, back to the topic for today, what Nigerians do with their money. So, for the high class people, the number one thing high class people spend their money for in Nigeria is on real estate. A lot of luxuries, houses, big apartments are being, erected in Nigeria by the affluent people, the high class people. The next thing on the list is buying properties overseas. I don't know how this mentality came up, but it is very common for the high class people to buy properties in especially London and Dubai. The third thing is, this was by Tetla magazine, that said an average high class people in Nigeria spend $500 million annually. $500 million annually on British University. I mean, that's another thing what Nigerians do with their money, with this education overseas. The fourth thing is shopping overseas. This is another mentality of Nigerians. I mean, according to the statistic, they said 500, an average high class people that visit UK spend an average of £500 per UK visit for shopping. So, and even some shopping centers, shopping malls, are already considering, even Zara and Mango have already started their businesses in Nigeria, for you to know how affluent, how interesting the market is, how booming the market is for them. Even ASOS offers free shipping to Nigeria for every others. So this are the three things an average Nigerians spend. Three categories of on how or what Nigerians do with their money. So my question is, what do you want to do with your money in Nigeria? So ask yourself, as a Nigerian, what do you want to use? What do you do with your money? You can send us an email regarding this, thenationyouth.wordpress.com, for more of our podcast. Don't forget to also subscribe on other platforms, as we are present on Google Podcasts, we are present on Amazon Podcasts, on Apple Podcasts, and amongst others. Until I see you next time, until you listen to me next time, remember, be straight. Whatever you do, be loyal to yourself. The first thing, whatever you do, self-love is the most important thing. Until you hear from me again, thank you for listening. Bye for now.